Morning and welcome to this video. There's been a bit of information been released about theatres and stuff over the last couple of days, which is not looking great, to be honest, is it? I mean, I wasn't expecting them to be open that soon, but Cameron Mackintosh has come out to say that he's essentially postponing all of his shows, that's Les Mis and Hamilton and ones like that, until 2021. So there's no more theatre for that production company for the year. Andrew Lloyd Webber has come out to say that he's going to trial some ways of getting shows in the Palladium. So it's possible, but I'm not hopeful. I was due to see Hairspray in April, that's been postponed now until September. And I'm also, my postponed performance of Come From Away is in October. I'm not expecting to see either of them, to be quite honest. I also have quite a few, like for Christmas and my birthday, I got quite a few gift vouchers, theatre gift vouchers. So I do need to contact them about those and see whether they're going to be extended or what's happening, basically, just to make sure that they're not going to go out of date, because I want to use them. I want to go to the theatre. So that's where we're at with that. This weekend is also supposed to be West End Live, which, for those of you that don't know, it's a big free weekend down at Trafalgar Square where they bring in different shows from the West End normally to do a little stint, so they'll sing a couple of songs. And I haven't been for a number of years, and I was planning on going this year. I had the weekend already booked out to go to West End Live, dragged my brother along to go with me, but it's now not happening, obviously, because we're not allowed big crowds and things. It's quite clear that it wasn't going to happen. But they are going to do a sort of virtual online event, so I think I'm going to dip in and out of that today. It starts at 11 with a quiz, so we're going to do the quiz. So that's this is all sort of theatre based, because I'm missing it. It's something that I do enjoy, and I obviously haven't been to. I mean, I'm quite lucky that I do go a lot. So even just in the first 2 months of the year, I have seen a few shows. I managed to get to see Mary Poppins. Imagine if I'd booked a ticket to Mary Poppins and then this happened and I didn't see it, because I've been dying to see that show for ages. So at least we managed to get that one in, which was brilliant. Prince of Egypt was the last show I saw. Not so good. I'll link both of those videos where I talk about those shows below. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to go and get myself set up for this quiz and come back to you then. So I'm at the table, I've got my laptop. Now I'm actually just trying to find this quiz, which I think I'm probably just being really thick, but I don't know what I'm doing. So that's massively disappointing and sort of changes my day considerably, because the quiz that I, made sure I was ready for 11 o'clock is just a list of questions that I read and answer. There's no virtual element to it. There's no, someone asking me the questions. There's none of that. It's literally just a list of questions to answer. So I'm not impressed, West End Live. You could have quite easily just done a little Facebook stream or whatever with someone asking the questions, and people could have written in and there could have been a bit of camaraderie. So yeah, not impressed. But I am going to answer these questions, so it's what I plan to do. Which year did West End Live first take place? 2005, 2000 or 2010? I definitely went to one in 2009, so I'm going to go with 2005. It's probably 2010 now, and I ended up going to the first one and not realising. Which of these shows made its West End Live debut in 2019? 6. Everybody's talking about Jamie and Come From Away. I'm going to go with Come From Away. So I think that opened in 2019, and I think the other two are slightly earlier. In fact, they must be, because I saw 6 in 2019 and bought it in the Get Into London Theatre sale over the Christmas period. Where did West End Live weekend take place? First take place? Well, that's Leicester Square, because that's where I went. The other options were Regent's Park, South Bank and Hyde Park. It's never been in a park from what I know. Raw, From Anne Juliet, was performed for the first time in West End Live in which year? 2015, 2018 and 2019. I'm going to go 19. Which show reunited at West End Live 2015? Rock of Ages, We Will Rock You, Legally Blonde the Musical. I'm going to go with We Will Rock You. For no reason, really. Disney's The Lion King, Kinky Boots and Matilda the Musical have performed at every West End Live over the last 5 years. When did Kinky Boots shut? I'm going to go false. I don't think Kinky Boots will have. I think Lion King and Matilda probably, but not Kinky Boots. Which West End musical based on a 1980s movie starring Winona Ryder and Christian Slater was performed at West End Live 2018? That'll be Heathers. Which West End Live show performed in the very first West End Live weekend and celebrated its 20th anniversary in 2019? Wicked, Phantom of the Opera, or The Lion King? Now, The Lion King opened when I was about 7, so that would have been about 96, 97, and we're saying 2019. So I don't think it's Lion King. Phantom of the Opera's got to be older, so Wicked, when were 20 years? So that would have been 99. Possibly. That seems a bit newer though. That seems newer than The Lion King. Maybe The Lion King was 99. I'm going to go with The Lion King. Which two West End stars hosted and performed West End Live in 2018? Not a Scooby-Doo. Who would they get to host these things? 2018. Lucy Jones? And a question mark. Which iconic show performed a mashup of 2 songs at West End Live in 2016? No idea. It's not going to be Les Mis, because that's going to be Mamma Mia. Let's go Mamma Mia. Don't know whether that's an iconic show. Right, answers. 2005, tick. Come From Away, tick. Leicester Square, tick. 3 out of 3 so far. 2019, tick. Rock of Ages, that was wrong. False, about the one with Kinky Boots, and that is false because Kinky Boots did not perform for 2 years, but the others did. So I was right in my thinking on that. Heathers. Lion King, again, worked it out eventually, but I thought that was older. It was Louise Dearman and John Owen Jones, so I got that right. I got a Jones though, and it was Les Mis. That's upsetting. I thought they'd be too straight-laced to do a mashup. 7 out of 10. Not too bad going, considering I haven't been to West End Live for a number of years. The last one I went to would have been 2013, maybe? Have I been to a West End Live since knowing Pete? Yeah, I must have. I've been to a Trafalgar Square one, so I must have. Didn't like it as much at Trafalgar Square. It was too big and too busy, but I was gonna give it a go this year. But there we go, 7 out of 10. So we've just booked Jeff, this shaggy dog here, into the groomers because he obviously needs a haircut. But they happen to only be able to do one dog at a time, so don't have space until the 17th of July. So, Jeff, okay. Jeff, you have a whole month until you're going to get cut.
Yeah, to put in perspective, it's the 20th now, isn't it? 20th of June.
You've got 4 weeks, Jeff. I mean, you could look like Pete. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get another 4 weeks.
How many weeks are you now?
I don't even know. I've got another. Well, that's a good point. I've got another 2 weeks, but they're going to tell me I've got a month till when I get there as well.
I'm actually quite disappointed with the virtual West End Live. I thought more things would be like you could watch it at the same time, like live streamed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know they're playing old performances from like the past 5 years, which is fine, but they could stream it live so that people can live chat with each other. But instead they've, like the quiz, they've just uploaded like a hour and a bit video for people to watch, which I guess is fine if you're doing it in your own time and all of that, but I was hoping for more of like a community event, I guess. But there it is. I'm gonna continue watching this. I'm gonna make a crumble, so I'll have to put different music on because this will all be copyrighted, but I'll record me crumbling. So yeah, disappointed with West End Live, to be honest. They could have done a lot more with it, a lot more. The whole point of West End Live is that you are surrounded by a community of theatre lovers and theatre goers, but I don't feel they've actually done that community. I don't feel they've served that community very well by just uploading stuff. You can go and see these performances on YouTube whenever you want. So they should have had it so that there's some element of live chat with other people in it. But that's my own personal opinion. Anyway, let's make this crumble. Turning into a rather disappointing day. Not only is West End Live not what I was expecting, we've decided now is the time to give up with the puzzle. Because we just can't be bothered. Why are you... That's not even walking on my arm. I mean, you might as well have just walked on my arm. Yeah, so Jeff just keeps eating pieces every time we do it, so we're now probably down by about 5. Yeah, you. So it's time to put it back in the box and throw the box, because nobody else can have this puzzle now because Jeff's eating it all.
Yeah. It also takes you, isn't it? It's genuinely an impossible puzzle.
It does say it's an impossible puzzle.
And I think we can complete it, but I think it'll take us another year. And you go through, 200 pieces at a time to try and find one piece. And in the back of your mind, you don't even know if Jeff's chewed that piece up or not.
It's not fun, basically.
Do you want to show them what we've done?
And I just want to get it off my table now. Fed up of it keep falling off every time I try and put something on it, etc, etc. Ooh. So that's as far as we got.
Just hold the edges.
Edges, middle bit, which last time you saw it is about the same amount of puzzle. even though we've
about
added
20 pieces
in
or something.
about 25 pieces, if that. So yeah, it's time to go. So here is an example of a saved Jeff puzzle piece.
Show them the one top left as well. Right at the top.
Yeah, here is a piece of unsavable Jeff Chewed puzzle. So it's time to say farewell to Woody and friends. Bye. So I'm like the world's worst vlogger because I always forget, particularly when I'm baking, to show you the finished product or give you a taste test of what I make. But I've just eaten the crumble. Sorry, yes, I put crumble topping on it, went in the oven and we had it with custard. It was really nice. I put extra cinnamon this time and that definitely helped. So yeah, sorry. My bad. So yeah, now I'm gonna put on the little eye thingy my bobbies that you've seen before. I'll link that video below or in the card or wherever. And I'm gonna finish my book, which you'll see a review of in the next week or so when I get the book review done. Because I'm not going to be doing anything for a little while, I'm going to end this video here. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!